YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to another Warzone breakdown. In today's gameplay, we're going to be spectating some random quads. And during this match, it gets a little heated with me because these guys build great momentum and literally at the end of the game, they freeze up and they throw completely. The purpose of this series is to put you guys in these players' positions, in their shoes, and go over the mistakes that they're making so that if you're out there making these same basic mistakes, you guys can hopefully learn from this video, break out of these habits, go out there and get some wins. But before we dive into the gameplay, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel today. Also, leave a like on this video. Let's get this video to 1,500 likes. And also, if you guys want to check out some Rebirth breakdowns, make sure you follow me over on Facebook Gaming. All of those links will be in the description below. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are spectating Thompson and his squad, and they are leaving train station again relatively early with their loadout. Train, as we say in every video that we spectate train, great spot to get your loadout with still 130 players left, so you guys can move on and actually focus on the main objectives of the game. Going out there, finding enemies, killing them, and winning, right? That's the most important part. Not looting, not sitting here in a corner, not camping in an attic, running around the map, trying to find enemies and win the game. Now we have a buy station mark. We have people popping up. I like the fact that Ramen is literally using his pings in his map to go ahead and identify everything popping up with the UAV. Again, may seem simple to a lot of you guys, but all these games we spectate, man, it's very, very, very rare we see randoms actually pulling up their map to mark where they see enemies at. Not a huge fan of us flanking on the hill with the possibility of people on the rooftops. This really isn't a good plan, not to mention the pings are over here, so I'm not really sure why we went such a wide right flank. Also, the hill we have has no cover, so if we do start getting shot at from any of these buildings, what's going to happen? Well, we're going to die. Also, let's discuss the heartbeat sensor. How many times did he use that heartbeat sensor to scan the building? If you really think there's guys in the building enough to go ahead and heartbeat that many times, maybe you shouldn't be on that hill, fam. Right, we do have enemies across from us. Not surprised there. We've been talking about that for the past 30 minutes. Oh, really, bro? Don't follow the tracers. Y'all want to bet he heartbeats one more time? Meanwhile, under us. Oh my God. There's not much he can really do. Mr. V, there's not much he can do right now. He's crouch walking up the stairs. I don't think anyone's up here anymore. I heard a parachute, so I'm pretty sure the guy that was over here probably is no longer here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh my God, we got a heartbeat. And he's got no idea where it's at. Again, I'm gonna say it one more time. I'll probably say it a lot more times, actually. Players lack confidence, they lack know-how, and they overutilize tools they shouldn't be overutilizing. If you guys find yourself playing like this, and I'm not hating, this is a very common play style, unfortunately. You guys are playing like this, unequip the heartbeat sensor. Get rid of it. Don't use it for a month. What this will do is it will make you guys start being a little bit more observant to things like sound, visual, make all your senses a lot more heightened. And most likely in turn, you'll become a lot better of a player because you won't sit here in a corner, rely on that heartbeat. You're going to have to get out there and actually open your eyes to see where the enemies are instead of just holding out a baby monitor and see these blips. And I'm going to be honest, I kind of wish we were spectating the other squad that just killed half of our team because they've already moved out. They're on to the next fight. They're not worried about this stuff. And this player is so unaware of the fact that the map is actually massive and people need to move around that he still is so paranoid and scared that these guys are around here and they're going to shit down our throat. All right, enemies bailed out of the vehicle. Hopefully see some aggressive fight going on. We got a level 2 bounty on us. The bounty, unfortunately, is already down, and here we are laying prone on a roof. Heart beating, fam. Wow, we can hit our shots. Maybe we'd be a lot better if we opened our eyes. Okay, so we're so focused on this one guy right now, we have no idea if he's got teammates. We have no idea where his teammates are. Yo, watch him run. Watch him run. Oh, he goes for the execute, you asshole. No way! I didn't see this coming. Oh my God, yo, Mr. V. Now, to be fair, I'm gonna be honest. Part of me thinks he was using a Cronus Max because of how it just automatic. Anyway. All right, but here we are spectating team number 2, Parmley, Lockwood, and Kamara. Now, they don't have that many kills, but I do like the aggression we saw from them pushing the squad. Mr. V froze up on the rooftop instead of using the high ground that he had to protect his teammates, which ultimately lost them that match and brought them back to the lobby. So situations where you're being pushed by a squad, again, work together, cover all angles of approach. That way the enemies can't push you just like they did. We're sitting on a rooftop of a building and they literally come under us through our building and shit on our team. All right, we're marking this compound. There are enemies fighting here, so we should be able to come in third party. I really wouldn't say a third party. We're showing up in a vehicle, so we'll basically become the primary focus. Here we go again, utilizing the heartbeat. Not really sure why we're doing this. Listen, guys, listen where they're at. We know they're in this building, fam. We see him in the window, bro. We see him in the window. Heartbeat it one more time. You see him in the window. Oh my God, Savage, how'd he die? The guy must be hacking. I mean, Kamara, come on, man. Bro, were you born today? I just can't even anymore, bro. I mean, oh, Parmley making the same mistake. Holy crap, weird. We know where he is. Okay, I need someone right now in my comment. Really? Are we serious right now? Is this piss off Savage Day with the heartbeat sensors? I want someone to tell me why players do this in the comments right now, please. Please. The dude was staring at him in the window and he heartbeats. The dude was staring at him down the staircase and he heartbeats. Players have become so used to being afraid that's how they think they should play this game. There's a difference between being paranoid, which you should be, and literally terrified to play the game. He needs to go to the buy station. He's hesitant because he sees the buy over there. We do have more enemies we could kill over here. Also, they're gonna end up killing us. Awesome. So again, we had 2 players here that knew we were there. They knew we were there and we knew that they were looking for us. So why would we turn our back to the enemy and run out in the open to come over here? I understand, get to the buy station. I get it, but look at this real quick. Look at this. What is this? So here we are spectating the new team, Drobot and the squad. We have an enemy further back right there. We're gonna go ahead and mount up. I wouldn't shoot at him because we do know there's enemies closer to us. Okay. Weird. That's why I said we wouldn't shoot at them. Guys, I don't mind taking shots, but make sure the enemies reveal their position to you before you just blaze down one guy that's way far away. If you think you can get the knock and the kill quick, go ahead and do so. But at that distance with this gun, I didn't really feel too confident with him and his gameplay. I mean, the gun's actually savage. Let's just be honest. But just by their play style, I wasn't confident he's gonna get the kill. All right, so we're sitting on a bunch of loot and we're staring at it. We're worshiping the loot gods. We're sitting here asking ourselves, what can we pick up 19 times? We're gonna go back and probably, let's pick up another gun. Let's go back to the loot real quick and let's double check and make sure we got everything. Oh, no, we're good. One more pass through. Here we go. Let's roll out. We got a bunch of pings going out. There's enemy number 1. Now, if you look at his aim and accuracy, he's relying way too much on aim assist, and there's nothing wrong with aim assist. I'm not here to start a battle with it. But what he needs to do is adjust his ADS sensitivity. You can see that when he's close to the player, when he aims on him, it locks on, he hits the shots. But as soon as the enemy starts moving to the side, he ends up overshooting, undershooting the enemy, and his aim's just everywhere. Not really sure why we're going to stadium right now with the gas closing in. This is absolutely dumb as shit. We have enemies over here. We could go fight, but I'd be more worried about position. This is a very bad spot. We're basically setting ourselves up to get pinched. Enemy right here, enemy right here. Never mind. Never mind, I'm just gonna shut up. Let's just watch Bartlett slap out. There's a guy on the bottom floor right there. Thankfully we saw him. I'm gonna be honest, dudes. I really wish every gun in Warzone actually had recoil. The fact that guns operate this well really, in my opinion, ruins the whole principle of the game. Guns should not be this easy to shoot. It really shouldn't. Doesn't matter, mouse and keyboard, controller, there's no reason for guns not to have recoil. I can understand attachments helping reduce recoil, I get that, but you should still have some form of recoil control necessary to actually get some kills. We have a buyback over here. Let's see what they end up doing. The team is collapsing together. Now you can go push the bounty, but at this point with only a minute left, the chance of us pushing over here and killing the guy that's probably camping at the top of fire station is going to be slim to none, so I don't mind the fact that we're not pushing him. Sometimes you get a bounty and he just puts himself in a position where it's going to be too much of a pain in the ass. We could again go over there and get the kill just to add to our kill count, but as far as getting the money, there's probably going to be very small chance that we actually get the kill. All right, we do have 11 teams left, 11 enemy teams left. It's going to be a very terrain-based ending, which is really good. So I would go ahead and start pre-rotating. You guys want to go kill hungry, definitely go in salt mine and get some kills, but you're putting yourself in a very dangerous position just because of the campers, bro. I love salt mine, I love fighting salt mine, but in game when everyone's sitting in corners, you're probably going to run into multiple teams. As far as that guy, another Mary Poppins just floating down to the loadout drop. Guys, try to make it a habit and also practice pulling your parachute at the very last second. There's another Mary Poppins right there. Unfortunately, we can't get the shots off because he's got a lot of tree coverage. Now, knowing that there were guys here, I definitely check to the right. Just peep it a couple times and make sure that these guys aren't rotating with us. This is usually how a lot of players get shot in the side or shot in the back, is because they're too focused on the actual areas where they think players are at, and they ignore areas where some players might be at. Also, money situation. I wasn't even talking about this. We do have a crap ton of money, so why didn't we buy? Because the two buy stations are in some of the most vulnerable positions of all the buy stations. So I definitely don't mind the fact that we're not utilizing. Oh God, please no. Yep, this is it. This is it right here. So we have 11 kills. There's no reason for us to freeze up like this. A lot of players in their mind are like, damn, 11 kills, that's a lot, man. I don't want to lose this game because this is a banger, right? That would be a lot of players' mindsets, and that's probably Bartlett's. The problem with it is he's not that bad with his aim and accuracy. He's hitting his shots. He's not the greatest. He has some work to do, but he's not that bad, so he could go out and potentially get a 20 kill game. But again, players' mindsets are, this is some of my highest kill I've ever had. I'm going to sit here in a bush and not risk throwing this game. This is not a good play at all. Again, we do have enemies potentially coming up behind us because there was a fight going on at fire station and we're nowhere near our team. Also snipers. If there's anybody in this compound that's actually scanning the hill, they should be able to see us sitting in a bush. It's bad to say that that's the team carry too. The other teammates are actually trying to like look around. They're trying to scan. I don't actually, never mind. They're all doing the same shit. They're basically posted up, just watching one direction. Look at this. Let's mark them, but not shoot at them. There we go. Bush doesn't protect us. We got shot from the right-hand side, and we go right back to the bush. We give zero shits. This is a terrain ending. These are the most fun, in my opinion. What are we doing, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was gonna bounce right to our face. Somehow we just get circle favored, which is not really what I wanted to see. I wanted to see the circle shift on us, so we had to actually move our feet. But unfortunately, we don't. Now, we have a good position. They're not really playing it that well. We could get pushed from any angle because, I mean, look where we're watching at right now. Nobody's watching this side at all. Orange is slowly trying to make his way, but we can get pushed relatively easy by anybody. All right, so when we get to in-game situations, a lot of players throw this shit because they do this. Instead of moving around and trying to look around the hill, they sit here behind a few rocks and they just wait. They wait for players to stun them in the face and then shit down their throats. Not really sure why we're doing this. We also have 2 stun grenades to our advantage. Let's play as a squad. Now that our teammate went down, look where we're all aimed at and focused on. So now we can get flanked from all of these directions because we're all watching the same direction. I have a feeling they're going to throw this game. We do have 3 players left. It may be a 3v3v3, but again, because we're not really scanning the area and we're allowing enemies to freely push closer to us without getting any picks and knocks, without making them fight the gas and fight other players, I have a feeling we're going to absolutely get destroyed. We got a ping going out, orange diverging. We need blue to help us as well. Again, I understand blue wants to kill the guy that's down the ridge, but I don't know. I don't agree with it at all. All right, not a fan of Bartlett sitting on the rooftop either. Easy place to get sniped at. This is probably the slowest in-game situation I think I've ever seen. Also, when you have people fighting right now, there are targets to the north-hand side fighting each other. and we didn't third party at all. And with saying that, now it's a 3v4. We're outnumbered. We're outpositioned. And when I say outpositioned, is us and light blue. We're sitting on the lower ground now. Drobot's the only one with decent position because we gave up that hill. All right, light blue going back up. Let's go ahead and spectate them here at the heartbeat sensor. Not really sure why we're heartbeating. Again, we know where they're at right now. Trying to watch where our teammate shoots instead of looking for ourselves, but we're still able to solidify the knock somehow. That was not the greatest accuracy I've ever seen. Heartbeating still. Enemy coming from the right-hand side. Nice. Are we able to get the knocks? Both enemies should be over here because we got one break. This might be game right here. Never mind. We're throwing it real fast because Bartlett with 11 kills, the team carry, sitting on a rooftop by himself and allowed all of his teammates to get blown through. Right now, Bartlett, you went from being the team carry to the team thrower. You lost this game because you decided you were to sit on a roof with no cover and hide because this was a banger of a game and you're too afraid to get out there and continue the momentum you already had. But again, guys, the purpose of this series is to show y'all that this is not the way to play. This is a very common thing we see in these games. This isn't like, oh, I just randomly spectated this team. This is very rare. You see people playing like this. A lot of the comments will be screaming, oh my God, bots, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, again, 20% of players play like this. That's just a fact. You see it all the time. So guys, please get out of these bad habits. Go out there, continue the momentum you may build up, or if you're not building any momentum, get some, right? Get out there, start looking around, start scanning the area, start clearing, start working together. No idea why we gave up the high ground and sit on a roof far away from our squad, and we allowed them to 4v3 us, especially when we had a crucial knock that made it a 3v3 instantly. And then we got a knock on the hill. That should have been a very easy fight for us to collapse on. But again, Bartlett froze up, the rest of the teammates crumbled, and that's all she wrote. GG. But if you enjoyed the video, again, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel today, and until next time, you have a good one, and good luck in Warzone.